Greetings, everyone. This is Empress. This is TIEbyKidist, and I have not gone live in a while. But anyway, I just wanted to give just an update of where I am on my wellness journey and what I'm doing moving forward. I have been focused. Let me roll my window up because I am in Washington, D.C., and it is in the height of the day. I'm in my car and I'm about to go out. However, I've been on a real path for wellness, and one of my biggest wellness journey process was recognizing why I was having such an issue with my health, my weight. And it was all really like stress related. I did not have an understanding that stress and trauma, all this combined, can really cause a real issue with your whole well being. So one of the things that um, I have recently been dealing with is, which I'm kind of happy about. I am no longer with the plantation, which is amazing. They gave me my freedom papers, which at first I was upset about, but then I realized, you know what, God, you may plan, but God is the best of planners. Sometimes God will help fools and children. And because I was not helping myself, God stepped in and gave me a helping hand. So during this time, I discovered a lot of my weight issue was trauma based, and I didn't understand some of the things that we see and or that we do or participate is all based in trauma, um, which is not new, but sometimes you don't see it in yourself. So like one of the signs, that they say with weight gain is like insomnia. If you don't get enough rest, you can't lose the weight. And I discovered this is a big discovery for me was that my insomnia was trauma based. And so I am on this whole journey now where I'm connecting mental health with wellness and physical health. And I have like this workbook and I'm learning the signs of trauma. So I did not realize like things that I was dealing with was trauma, and that for me to recognize what that is, then I can really get into why and how it's affecting me physically. And I noticed since I've been doing that, weight has naturally started shifting on me. Not so much in pounds, but I'm seeing my body's redistributing. I have gotten into gardening, which is helping me really focus on my nutrition. And I'm really uh, addressing the weight situation in a more full rounded, holistic way, because there's no reason for me to have been struggling for so long with the up and down of my weight and not understanding why I wasn't going anywhere. So now I'm trying to really understand everything that it encompasses. And, us as human beings, we are a very complicated group of individuals, and the mind is powerful. So right now, the big part of my wellness process, my weight process, is understanding the mind, understanding my mind, and how it is affecting me in other areas of my life. And I feel really blessed that it took my job and me getting sick from working a 9 to 5 and blaming my job for me to really learn that it's a whole slew of things that can affect you. Now I understand why I was allowing this toxic company to just continue to be toxic in my life. I'm understanding why I allow toxic people to continue to influence me in the toxic, being toxic. And now I understand why I started incorporating toxic behavior, which then affected me mentally, emotionally, and physically, where I was dealing with ulcers and skin eruptions and the weight gain. And I'm a vegetarian, and so now I know it's more than just nutrition. It's about being completely balanced. So I started garden therapy, um, which is really great. I'm being more mindful about my snacking and the times of day that I'm eating. I'm moving more. I am doing a lot more self care, like the simple things of getting up and putting oil on my skin and, giving myself some self love and it's so funny. I was chasing a dollar bill as well. So I feel so much more mentally blessed in all that I'm doing. So um, that's why I haven't been on here. That's why I haven't given any updates because I was going through a whole journey. And eventually I would like to do a video so I can capture more things. I'm not a guru, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to figure it out and sharing my process along the way because ultimately my goal is repatriation to go back to Africa. I have land over there, but I told myself before I could even leave a place that I am very familiar with, been all my life, I need to make sure that I get my stuff straight here, understand the process, understand my body, understand what I can do naturally to get myself at a better place. And one of the things I'm also experimenting is my next experimentation is learning how to grow my own medicine, such like burdock and um, uh, catnip, just all the different kinds of holistic echinacea, these things. So I've been growing my food. So my next thing is I'm going to create a whole herb garden so that I can create my own medicine, not to get away from natural medicine, but I feel like the more that I focus on those things that's going to make me whole, I'm naturally, my body's naturally going to adjust and I will naturally lose the weight. I realize for me, diet, which the word itself, you can hear it die, it's not working for me. I need to have a live it. I need to have a live it, a whole change in how I do everything, and my body will naturally respond. The same way you have toxic behavior, toxic attitude, your body naturally responded. So my body responded to high blood pressure, ulcer, weight gain, skin eruptions. And it took me to focus on my mind to understand that I have to do a shift here mentally and start doing all the things to create a great living, to do everything to promote living, healthy nutrition, healthy medicine, healthy environment, healthy people, healthy conversation, healthy look on self, healthy love, healthy everything, and my body will naturally respond to that in a loving manner. I truly believe that. And I understand now what Dr. Sebi was talking about in regards to how we need to treat our body and we need to create a more alkaline environment because we are alkaline people, and I'm talking about African um, dis- uh, descendants. Our body is more alkaline, so we have to produce those environments, which I wasn't. I was creating an acidic environment. I was eating acidic. I was living acidic, where I need to be alkaline across the board. But anyway, that's my update. I feel really good to be unemployed. But I'm happy because the journey, I'm understanding what I'm going through. And I figure I need to share because somebody else might be going through this journey and might not be understanding why they can't seem to get rid of the fat. Change the mindset. And I know it sounds so simple, but it's not easy. And it's a journey and it's a process. I did a lot of mirror work. I'm doing a lot of, book work. I'm working with therapists. I'm doing my own therapy. I'm doing garden therapy. I'm doing physical education. It's a full body process, and um, I'm excited to see where the next level, and hopefully the next time I do a live, uh, it'll be more good news because um, like our brother Nipsey said, it's not a race, it's a marathon. All right, one love, Pete. Peace.